Good morning, Kentucky. Meteorologist Dillon Gaudet here with a live look in Richmond on our Bluegrass Care Navigator Sky View. And no, that is not an earthquake. That is the wind blowing the camera around there. And it just looks downright miserable with the icy conditions on the roadways. And once you factor in that wind, not fun conditions out there. Now, the main roads are starting to clear on up, but the secondary roads still likely to be icy throughout your day today. Wind chill warning remains in place through this afternoon for all of Kentucky. Wind chill values expected to continue to be below 25 below zero, approaching 30 below zero in some spots at times, thanks to the very gusty winds and those bitter cold temperatures. And then, once that expires this afternoon, a wind chill advisory, which is still dangerously cold temperatures, remains in place through 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. So definitely some cold temperatures here across the region. We do have a winter weather advisory that's in place through eastern Kentucky. Central Kentucky no longer included within that winter storm warning that we had in place earlier, but this is all for the slick travel conditions that are likely thanks to the snow that moved through overnight. And we're still likely seeing some blowing snow thanks to the wind and the very light snowflakes that did fall overnight and early this morning. Temperatures across the region ranging into around 6 below zero in Frankfort to 2 below zero in Hazard. So definitely some very cold temperatures. Those feels like temperatures. Doesn't get much worse than 31 below that we're experiencing here in Lexington. And again, keep on reiterating it. Have not seen a wind chill that cold reported at the Bluegrass Airport since 1994. So definitely just historic cold temperatures across the region. Wind speed right now, that's factoring into that cold wind chill, ranging from 26 miles per hour here in Lexington to around 10 to 15 miles per hour in southeast Kentucky. But the wind gusts are picking up. You can notice that on the camera shaking there in Richmond. Could get some wind gusts as high as 40 to 50 miles per hour. Max HC radar and satellite showing the snow moving off towards the east. Notice some snow bands developing over into West Virginia. We could get some of that as it shifts to more of a northwesterly wind this afternoon. So don't let your guard down in terms of seeing some of those snow showers. Looking across to the northeast, starting to see that front impacting eastern Pennsylvania, Maryland, right down the I-95 corridor, getting ready to see some of that colder air surging on in. I want to show you this again, last 24 hours in temperatures. This was yesterday at this time. Washington, D.C. sitting at 38. Here in Lexington, we're sitting at 43. But watch this Arctic air move its way south and eastward. I mean, we went from 40 degrees yesterday in the late evening. Now we're 5 below. Warm spot across the East Coast. Charleston, South Carolina, and Boston both sitting at 53, Jacksonville at 59, but those temperatures are going to likely plummet behind the front as it moves off the East Coast. So definitely some frigid conditions across the region. And as we said, we're 40 to 50 degrees colder here locally than what we're sitting at yesterday morning. Futurecast, really going to struggle to reach the low single digits this afternoon. I would expect several areas to not even reach 0 degrees. Then by tomorrow morning, we'll finally start to see those temperatures recover just a tad, maybe the mid-teens possible into southern Kentucky. Then as you head towards Christmas morning, we clear the skies out just a tad. And then Christmas afternoon, look at that. We'll clear the skies out a little bit. Still seeing temperatures below freezing, but it will actually climb into the 20s, which is some good news. Feels like temperatures this afternoon staying 20 below zero. And then by tomorrow morning, we're not seeing improvement. Feels like temperatures are going to stay below zero through Christmas during the midday. So definitely staying dangerous cold here across the region. For your Friday, breezy with some snow showers. 1 degree is our high temperature tonight. 1 below zero, windy, and those conditions will stay frigid. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. We're going to see gradually warming temperatures as you head into next week, with Thursday reaching the mid-50s.